time. He would get ready to go out the door. Like he's timed his morning, to leave on time, get ready to go out the door, sees that there's no lunchbox there. Then he'd have to throw something together really quick in like 2 minutes. That was mean of me. That meant me serving him was conditional. My love for him was conditional on whether or not we were arguing about something.
All right. Welcome to the show, everybody. Welcome to Secrets of the Mind of a Man, where I talk about how men think when it comes to dating, relationships, and love. And I'm your man, KTJ, former men's counselor turned love coach. And we got a reaction here today. This one right here is something else, y'all. This one's going to make somebody mad about what I'm going to say about this video, because I'm going to talk about one reason men cheat. Women always want to know why men cheat. It's probably one of the top questions I get as a dating and relationship coach. So, but I'm going to answer it. I actually put it in my book. You can click the link in the bio down below and get the book. But we're going to talk about it and we're going to get into it. So you guys check this out. We're going to watch it from the top. See what this lady's got to say about her behavior. All right. So let's go with it.
Terrible wife, the first year of our marriage. So I used to pack my husband's lunch. I still do. I pack his lunch every day. But back then, I would pack his lunch. But if I was mad at him, I wouldn't pack his lunch that day. And I wouldn't even tell him ahead of time. He would get ready to go out the door. Like he's timed his morning, to leave on time, get ready to go out the door, sees that there's no lunchbox there. Then he'd have to throw something together really quick in like 2 minutes. That was mean of me. That meant me serving him was conditional. My love for him was conditional on whether or not we were arguing about something. I'm not that wife anymore. I pack his lunch no matter what. I used to be
all right. So let me tell you what's going on here. All right. So this lady gave a nice little confessional of how she used to be a terrible wife and she wouldn't pack her husband's lunch. Right now, I know some of y'all are going to think that's no big deal. It's only lunch. It's nothing. It's only lunch. And he needs to know that I don't like him and I'm mad at him and all of that sort of thing. Understand this. I wrote in my book, Secrets of the Mind of a Man, how men think when it comes to dating, relationships, and love. That's down below. Look, I have a chapter in there talking about this, right? And the chapter talks about why John ends up running away with the secretary. Why does I think it was Bob? Why does Bob run away with the secretary? So here's the scenario. Here's the layout, y'all. So Bob and his wife gets into an argument and this goes on and on. So Bob's wife decides, I'm not making you any breakfast. I'm not making you any breakfast. I'm tired of you and I'm not making breakfast for you. It's like, okay, fine. So he goes to work. He gets to work and Susie with the good hair comes in and say, Bob, what's wrong? Why are you, what's going on? He said, oh, me and my wife got into another argument, or he'll say, oh, nothing. And she'll be like, oh, well, did you have your breakfast? He say, no. And Susie, since she is the secretary, she already knows what that means, because she already knows that Bob's wife makes breakfast for Bob. And if Bob didn't get any breakfast, that means his wife didn't make him any breakfast and they're on the outs. So in her niceness, in her kindness, Susie with the good hair goes and says, you know what? I'm going to McDonald's. Bob, would you like something? Bob's like, don't worry about it, Bob. I'll get you something. Susie already knows what Bob likes. Why? Because she's his secretary. She's his work wife. She goes, gets him breakfast, gets him what he needs, right? So let this happen multiple times now. Now when Susie is on her way in, she just stops at Dunkin' Donuts and gets him a muffin. She just stops at Starbucks and gets him a pastry and a coffee, right? What is Susie doing? Susie is feeding his biological needs. And Bob, all Bob feels is kindness, awareness, being nurtured. Y'all don't understand the power of feeding your man. The old ladies, the old women, back in the day, they were smart. When a young woman got married, they said keep his balls empty and his stomach full. You want to have a good marriage? Keep his balls empty and his stomach full, and you won't have no problems out of that man, right? But the younger women, we're not doing that because I don't feel like it. Well, after Bob gets enough of his fill of, after he gets used to being taken care of by Susie, Bob starts to develop feelings for Susie. Why? Because she is taking care of his biological needs. And guess what? Bob got a few other biological needs that he would also like Susie to take care of. And if Susie starts taking care of those biological needs, it's over. You want to know why Bob runs away with the secretary? Because the secretary is aware, paying attention, and is adding value to his life. Listen to what I'm saying, where he did not see that he needed value added. And then he starts to total this up and say, wait a minute. I get better treatment from Susie than I do at home. Well, why don't I just stay with Susie altogether and get all this good treatment and leave home? It doesn't make any sense to be at home. And next thing you know, Bob runs away with the secretary. This is how it happens. And I know y'all don't think that this stuff really happens in real life, but I'm telling you, I hear the stories. And I'm telling you, I was a men's counselor for 17. I heard all the stories. And this stuff happens. Do not do what this woman was doing in this story. Do not take out your frustrations on that man's needs. Just let it go. Let it go and think about the person, not maybe what they did or what you wanted them to do, or maybe they forgot about this or forgot about that. Care about the person and not just what you think they should do for you. Somebody's not going to like this video, but I'm telling you, you guys hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. If you're feeling what I'm saying, drop your comment down below. I would love to have the conversation in the comments down below. All right. Watch this next video. We got more to come.